Hello dear friend, welcome to online lecture series. I am Dr. Ramnath Andare, Assistant Professor in Department of Zoology, KRT Art, BH Commerce and AM Science, well-known KTHM College, Nasik. Today we deals with the FYBSc class, semester 2nd. In that, Zoology paper first, Animal Diversity part 2. We are ready to initiate the chapter number 3, Phylum Arthropoda. Today we discuss about the type of mouth parts found in insect. Before this, I suggest you some prerequisites here. The Invertebrate is the one of the book is written by the R.L. Kotpal, and in this book you can specifically go to the lesson number 6. This book is available our KTHM library. You can also go to the library, you get these books. Then the another textbooks you also suggest you the Animal Diversity part 2. This is a textbooks. It's published by Vision Publication and written by Dr. V.R. Kakurte. In this book you can specifically go to the lesson number 3. In that book you can get the good information related to mouth parts of insect. Okay. We just take the quick review of last session and then we'll start the today's session. In the last session we discussed about the classification of phylum Arthropoda and with its example. In that we can specifically discuss about the subphylum Mandibulata. In that the Mandibulata is divided into the 3 classes, the class Crustacea, the class Myriapoda and class Insecta. These all 3 parts we discuss in detail. The Crustacea we go to the example as a prawn and the crabs. Myriapoda we learn about the 2 example as one of the Zulus or millipedes and the Scolopendra or centipede. And Insecta we discuss about the detailed general information and example cockroach. Then today's session we discuss about the mouth part of insect. In that the mouth part of insect are 5 types: the biting and chewing type of mouth parts, piercing and sucking type of mouth parts, sponging type of mouth parts, siphoning type of mouth parts, and chewing and lapping type of mouth. These all 5 different type of mouth parts is found in insect. We specifically go through the how is the typical mouth part, and then some modification is occur in the mouth parts in the different insect on the basis of its habitat. Firstly, we go to the detail about head. How is the insect head? The insect head is made up with the 6 segment, and insect head have the different appendages, different head structures is compiled together, different plate come together and then form the head structure. We specifically go to the how the develop or what are the different part found in head, and then we go to the mouth part specifically, because the mouth part is one of the part or one of the region of head of insect. Okay, this is a front view of insect and this is lateral view of insect head. In that the very first there is top part of the insect head, this is the occiput. Then this occiput also bears a large bulge rounded body. This large bulge rounded body, this is known as a compound eye. Then in the front of infons region there is present of the 3 oval structure, and this 3 oval structure you can look at the pictures. This 3 oval structure, in the latter side we see the single one, but in frontal side we see the 3 in triangle form. This is a ocelli, or sometimes it's also called as a fenestra, or sometimes also called as the ocelli, or it is also commonly called as a simple eyes. Then next part is the prawns. The prawns is front region of the head part. You can look at the pictures. This is the front region. This yellow mark is covered yellow plate. This hole in between the eyes and whole before the clypeus, this whole area is covered with the pons area, and this is lateral region. And here in the pons region is also bear the antennae. Then the lateral side of the pons, on there is plate is available, and this lateral side plate, this is commonly called as a gena, and this green region is we can observe it, this is a genal part or gena of head region. Then below to the gena, one of the rectangular plate is attached to the pons area, and this rectangular plate is commonly called the clypeus. We can look at the blue color region on the lateral side. This is blue region is a clypeus of the head. This all part is the head region, and then below part, this starting from the mouth parts. Which are the mouth part? Very first there is upper lip, or it is commonly called as the labrum. Where is found labrum? Just below to the clypeus, just connect to the clypeus, there is found the rectangular plate, and this plate it is commonly called as the labrum. This is the upper lip of the mouth parts or upper lip of mouth. Then the next part, it is mandibles. On the lateral side of the clypeus is attached to the one specific part, and this just the clypeus and the labrum, they covered with a small part, and this part is known as the mandibles. These mandibles are paired in forms. We can look at the pictures. The lateral side we get it either there is specifically the region is mandibles, the pairing forms, and denticular part. Then maxilla. The maxilla is just lateral side of just below to the mandible. There is present the next part, third most part of the maxilla, and maxilla is also bear the pulp-like structure or a maxilla-like pulp. And this maxilla, we can see the 5 segmentation part is bears in the maxillary region. Then the fourth part of the mouth region or mouth part of insect, this is the labium. Labium is also same like to the bears the pulp, or sometimes it also called is the second maxilla. We can look at the pictures. This is the maxillary part, and this whole region, the oval part is covered with the or anchored with the mouth area. Then here is one also part is not shown because there is found in between the cavity or in the buccal in mouth cavity, there is fifth part of the head region, mouth parts. This is the hypopharynx. We go to the detailed structures in the next slide. We can this whole head region, we go through the details. We get it idea where is the mouth part is found, or mouth region is found in the head. It is just the location of the mouth is the gnatostomata. That means mouth is just downward side ventral region, and we go to the typical mouth parts is found in insect, and this typical mouth part of insect is the biting and chewing type of mouth parts. We can see the different mouth part of insect. There is labrum. We can just go to the in previous slide. Labrum, then pair of mandibles, pair of maxilla, labium, and fifth part is hypopharynx. These are the typical mouth parts is found in the hypopharynx. In insect mouth. Okay, this is the mouth part. We discuss about the rectangular plate is just below to the clypeus region, and this rectangular plate is act as a labrum and also commonly called as a upper lips. Then second, it is a pair of mandibles. The mandibles is just the knob-like structure, and they just anchor to the lateral side and connect to the lateral side of the labrum and the clypeus. and this act the inner margin of this mandible is ciliate margin or the denticulate, and this denticulate margin is helping for the crushing the food material, and this mandibles is attached with the two strong muscle. This is the adductor muscle and abductor muscle. This adductor muscle and abductor muscle is helping for the strong movement of the and chewing process, biting process. They act as a function to the mandibles. The next part, this is a maxilla, or sometimes we also call it the first maxilla. The maxilla part, we can look at the pictures. There is very prominent, and in that there is specific different part. The first part, this is a cardo. Then second part, this is a stipes, and the junction of stipe there is also be as a one segmented part. This is known as a maxillary part. This 5 segmented part is just bears from the junction of these two separate region and types, and this below to the stipes is also present of the lacina and gallia. This is the lacina and gallia part is found in the maxilla. That means maxilla have the different segmentation part. The first is cardo, then types, lacina and gallia, and the junction of the lacina and gallia and types they bears the one 5 segmented part or 5 segmented region. This is known as a maxillary pulp. Then the fourth part of the mouth region, this is known as the labium, or it also called as the lower lip. And this lower lip structures is basically we can go to the discuss about. This is the submentum region, mentum region and prementum region. Again, mentum and prementum region there in this junction also be as the one 3 segmented part, 3 or 4 segmented part. This is known as a labium part, and it also consists of this prementum part is bifurcated and divided into 2 parts. One is the outer side, this is a paraglossa, and inner part, this is a glossa. These are the whole part or whole region found in this is also the some segmented part, and 3 prominent structure found in and this part is anchored with the mouth part in the ventral region of the mouth. And the last one, this is the hypopharynx. This is also they found in inner cavity of mouth region, and this is also act as a tongue of mouth in insect. Labium is also called as the second maxilla. This is a typical mouth parts is found in the insect. Then type of mouth part. This is basic. We can also discuss about detail about biting and chewing type of mouth part. Then second one is the spacing and sucking type of mouth parts. Then sponging type of mouth parts, siphoning type of mouth parts, and chewing and lapping type of mouth parts. Okay, we discuss about these are the 5 different mouth part, and in that the typical mouth part we discussed in the previous slide. Then we go to the one by one details, structural morphological features of the different modification occur by the mouth parts, and then we also go to the detail about importance for the insect identification. Then they also provide the information on the feeding habitat and type of damages is occurred by the different type of insect. The different type of mouth part in insect, basically we look like that this is a biting and chewing type of mouth part is found in the grasshopper, praying mantis. Then second, there is piercing and sucking type of mouth parts is found in mosquito and 2 bugs. Then third, there is sponging type of mouth parts is found in the housefly. Then fourth one, the siphoning type of mouth part is found in the butterfly and moth, and the lapping, chewing and lapping type of mouth part it is found in the honeybee. These are the 5 different mouth parts is found in the different insect on the basis of habitat. Firstly, the chewing and biting type of mouth parts. We also go to the discuss about this is the clypeus, then labrum, the mandibles, then the maxilla. There is present types Lacina gallia and maxillary pulp. Then the labium, the mentum, prementum, and submentum part is there, and it also bears the labium pulp. And the center part, this is the hypopharynx. We also go to the detail about in the previous slide as a schematic diagram, and this is the actual pictures of the mouth parts found in the typical biting and chewing type of mouth parts. Then second, piercing and sucking type of mouth parts. The piercing and sucking type of mouth parts, it is very common and important type of mouth parts, greatly modified for the puncturing of the skin or any surface area, that specifically they build the piercing and sucking type of part in the puncture the plant or the surface area. These mouth parts is specifically modified as a needle-like styles, and this needle-like style is helping for the puncture the. It also capable to the transmit some vector, bacteria, some pathogen, one organism to the other organism body, and this saliva is toxic to the animal or plants. The example is the mosquito and bugs. We can see the schematic diagram. There is the yellow part, it's just the labrum is extended and form like the long needle-like structure. The mandibles, we can see the mandible are modified. In the previous typical side there is denticulate, but the mandibles here is bifurcated and from the long needle-like portion or stylet-like portion. Then the clypeus is very small, this is just yellow part is remain as it is upper the labrum. Then labium, this whole labium part is modified, as we can look at the blue region. There is small tegular like picture is developed by the labium, is the central region. Then the maxilla part is fully modified or reduces, and they form the lacina is extended, and gallia part is reduces, and this is maxillary pulp. And the hypopharynx, we can see that there is hypopharynx, there is just needle-like structure, the supporting region to absorb the as a part, as a just complete the part of the this maxillary part. This is the piercing and sucking mouth parts is found in the mosquito. We can see the actual diagram. This is the maxillary pulp, then labium, maxillae, mandibles, and the labrum. Its whole part is specifically modified for the piercing and sucking type of mouth region. And mosquito is a blood sucking, or there is bugs is also the sucking the part, and this in that insect they specifically develop the piercing and sucking type of mouth parts. The modification is take place. The mandible is just denticular part is reduces and form the needle-like portion, as well as in maxillary part there is other part is reduces, only lacina part is extended. Labium is same like to the, there is mentum and prementum is reduces, and the glossa and paraglossa part is extended as from the tegula. We can see the actual picture of bedbugs as how it forms the piercing and sucking type of mouth parts. You can see the schematic diagram. There is labrum, then labium, mandibles, and maxilla. Then third type of mouth parts, there is sponging type of mouth parts. The sponging type of mouth parts, just like the mouth region is developed the spongy area, and they also the modified for the to feeding habitat. In housefly, the housefly is specifically found the sponging type of mouth parts. The modification is take place in the mouth part because there is animal is specifically feed liquid or solid food material, and on the basis there is also the only just suck the semi-solid or liquid materials, and ultimately that the specifically therefore modified as the sponging type of mouthparts. The solid food part, sometimes the solid food part is just available. They also secrete the saliva on that. They dissolve it, and then the liquid content, the saliva secrete liquid content of the food is also again absorbed to the sponging area. The secretion is carried out. Then example is house we also already discussed. Okay, this is the sponging type of mouth part. We also go through the not go through the upper part, but here this spongy area, how they are modified. This part as a labium, upper lip. Then maxillary pulp is fully reduces. Only the maxillary pulp is extended as a. Then the next part as a we see the labium. The labium part is just found the hastelliums, and this labellum is the spongy area there is developed, and the last lower part of that there is found the pseudotracheal region. There is the sponges is found in that area, and very simple we build the very specific region, and this the part just the upper lip part is modified, rectangular plate is modified as a sensory mechanism as a labrums, and the maxillary pulp. The mandibles here is fully absent, the mandible, they are not found the mandible, and the labium is extended and form the labellums, and the also develop the pseudotracheal region in the housefly. Then the fourth type of mouth parts. The fourth type of mouth parts is the siphoning type of mouth part. This mouth part is specifically modified for the sucking tubes as a proboscis, and this modification is take place due to they aspirate the nectar or liquid part from the flower region. In this, the siphoning mouth part is one of the modification sectors. Coil tubes beneath will develop, and they not used in the at the time of resting condition. We see the coil part is here. An example is a specifically Lepidopteran insect as like to butterfly and the moth. We can look at the schematic diagram. There is the labrum. It again reduces and small plate. Then the labial pulp. The labium is also modified as a only the labial pulp is extended, and mentum and prementum part is reduces. Then mandible is fully absent, and the maxilla is found the long tubular portion as a long tubes in the siphoning type of mouth part, specifically occur in the butterfly and moth. That is one of the modification is take place. The what modification? The mandible is fully absent, the labrum is reduces, then the maxilla is stipe and cardo is reduces, and only the lecin and gala extend the part of the tubular regions, and the labium part is reduces, only labial pulp is fully develops. We can look at this coil portion of the coil region, the resting condition, they are coil. Then the fifth type of mouth part, there is a chewing and lapping type of mouth parts. The chewing and lapping type of mouth part, specifically this mouth part is again modified for the liquid and solid food condition. Then this mouth part is important for the specific function as a chewing mechanism, as a chewing of some content that is helpful. What time there is specifically molding of wax at the time of comb building condition in honeybee. That time there is chewing is very important. Then grasping the prey, that time also that they helping for the chewing type of mouth part. That cutting of flowers, they also the some bees are the leaf cutter bee, they also need to the some cutting leaf pieces, that time they use it cutting flowers. Then other component of the proboscis is also helpful for the chewing and lapping type of mouthparts. That means there is also present the lapping surface is helping for the molting condition. Example is a housefly, bumblebee, leafcutter bee, sweet bee. The different type of bees is belong to the order superorder Apioda, and they are both this. All the type of bees is found in the chewing and lapping type of mouthparts. We can see the schematic diagram. There is the honeybee head and its mouthpart. We can look at the pictures as a head, how it look like. Here we can see the very prominent structure as like to the very first, the mandible is reduces and small plate-like structure. Labrum is reduces. Then mandibles, in the honeybee mandibles is look like there is the small, the undenticulate. There is dentical part is absent in inner margin. They are strong, and also the connected with the abductor and adductor muscles. These mandibles are not denticulate. They are helping for the molding of the wax. Then the types in this the types is a part of the maxilla. In the Lacina, Gallia, Cardo part are reduces. Only the types part is extended as a blade-like structure, and this extend the blade-like structure as a large blade-like structure, or stripe blade is developed. Then next part, the labium. In the labium, the submentum and the mentum part is reduces, and the prementum part, the glossa and the paraglossa part extended and form the long tubular. Again we can see the long tubular like structure. The glossa and paraglossa part is cover the tubular region. Glossa part is extended and form the tegula, and the labial pulp, we see that there is again the labial pulp segmented part is modified to the form the blade like structure, and the supportive blade like plate is developed in the honeybee. This is specifically helping for the to suck the nectar from the flowers, and the mandibles is modified as the dentical part is the plain margin is available in inner side of mandibles. This helping for the to molding the wax. We can look at the pictures where here is see the mandibles, and this mandible part is the inner margin is not denticulate, there is plain, and this plain margin is helping for the chewing part, grasp the prey, and at the time of molding the wax or building the combs, there is mandible is acting the well good function there. Also we can see the labial pulp, then the glossa, its part is extended and from the tegula, and this is a maxillary pulp or maxillary blade, as like to the stipe part is extended and from the blade like structure. Okay, then we can just go to the some short reflection point as like to how many type of mouthparts found in insect. You can just go through this lecture, you can get it answer of this question. Then is it honeybee consist of the lapping type of mouthparts? Then this lapping type of mouthparts will also found specifically this which type of the insect they found the lapping type of mouthpart. You can go through the lecture, you get idea about that. Then the small assignment for you, this is the assignment part, like that you can describe the detail typical type of mouthparts is found in insect, and also the write a note on the modification of the mouthpart is found in other type of insect mouthpart. You can write in detail and upload on our Google Classroom, as well as you can also mail it on ramnathandre@kthmcollege.ac.in. Then we also go to the quick review of today's session. The first one, we also go through the detail about the classification of the detailed mouth region part. Then in the mouth part we also go through the detailed structure about mouth region as a biting and chewing type of mouth part, then the piercing and sucking type of mouth part, then sponging type of mouth part, siphoning type of mouth part, and the lapping type of mouth. This biting and chewing type of mouth part is example is a cockroach. Then piercing and sucking type of mouth part, example is bedbug or mosquito. Then sponging type of mouth part, example is housefly. Siphoning type of mouth part, example is moth or butterfly. And the chewing and lapping type of mouth part is found in the bees or honeybees. Then in next lecture we also go through the economic importance of the phylum Arthropoda in detail. Some arthropoda are useful, some arthropoda are harmful. We go to the detail like information in the next lecture.